blessed day to all of you who are here with us in this shrine, and also those who are joining us in this live stream in other parts of the world. I would like to focus mainly here in this reflection on the first reading. We have started to read from the book of Joshua after that readings regarding the adventures of Moses. Now we have his successor, Joshua. And the reading today we find in a rapid succession a recounting of the marvels that happened in their lives as a people. What Abraham experienced, his sons, their liberation from Egypt, and also for giving them the land, and all these many blessings God has given them, trying to tell the people of God of the mercy and goodness of God. And it can be summarized in these words spoken by God through Joshua. I gave you a land that you had not tilled, and cities that you had not built to dwell in. You have eaten of vineyards and olive groves which you did not plant. Expressing here that what you have as a people come from God. And it is important, and this I think the reminder of Joshua to his people before his death. He reminds them of those present of the need to be grateful, to recognize the goodness of God expressed in the abundance of the land of promise. At times, this is also the challenge and the temptation of many of us when we experience abundance or the blessings. We think that we have the right, we have all these, we feel privileged, and there is that sense of entitlement of what we have, what enjoy. Through this reading, the Lord is reminding us that actually we do not own anything, not even our lives. And it is good to remember this so that we may not grow entitled. And this is one of the readings I've been reading today or these past days about a critique, for example, of a theologian against societies who are so close with that idea as if that they were not immigrants, closing their borders, for example, to refugees, that this is our land, what we have built, etc., etc., forgetting that once they were also immigrants, that what they have come from God. No? That is on the level of country, for example. But that can also happen on the level of the personal, when we think we are entitled of things, of what we have, forgetting that we owe them to God. Life, health, opportunities, family, employment, and so many others, the riches that we have, absolutely everything that we have come from God. And for the reading today, it is captured in having the land, the promise of the promised land. As we go through life, may we always continue to remember of our indebtedness to God, that we do not own actually anything. All these are from God. And it is important to remember our connection, our dependence on God. And as pointed out also by Jesus, one of the difficulties, according to him, of family relationships, especially between husband and wife, that can cause the separation, divorce, is the hardness of heart. When our heart is closed towards others, when we see only our hearts, ourselves, and our interests, then it becomes dangerous in our relationships. This is a call also to grow in our awareness that we are not alone, that we live in a community, that we live with others, and we need, and we enrich each other by being open to one another. And this is a challenge, especially as the gospel today, for couples. You enter into marriage not only to satisfy your interests, your longings, but to be also open and be at the service of the needs and for the betterment of your partner. May the Lord inspire our hearts to be open, to be generous, to recognize God's goodness in our lives. Amen.